Well, Vernita Woods-Holmes is known for her dedication to education, to children, and to the Lubbock community. She spent 34 years teaching and leading the school as a principal for more than 15 years, and then serving on the LISD school board for 16 years. Ms. Holmes has been nominated and awarded for her selfless efforts to educate the community, and today we honor and celebrate her for the same.
I like to know what's going on, too.
Curiosity and eagerness to make a difference in the world led Ms. Holmes to think about how she would leave her mark.
Growing up here, born and raised right here in Lubbock, when I was in school, of course, the schools were segregated. Even though it was segregated, and I tell young people, my grandson and granddaughter, they mention, I don't see how you could do that. You know, you get on the bus, you go to the back. We'd go shopping, there were things that we couldn't try on, you know. But I said, you don't miss what you can't measure. During that time, for a professional black woman, you were either a nurse or a teacher. I knew that I didn't want to be a nurse, so I chose teaching.
Holmes says college was always the next step for her.
My parents, even though they weren't college educated, my mother was president of the PTA. My father was considered a civic leader. There's a park here in Lubbock named after him. They instilled in me and my brother to do the right thing, get an education.
Holmes earned an early education degree from Houston-Tillotson College. Eventually, she moved back to Lubbock, where she took a page out of her father's civic leadership, focusing on building relationships for the greater good of the community that had helped raise her.
I loved it. I taught all the elementary grades, kindergarten, and, you know, as a principal, the kindergartners and first graders, they would come through and they would, on their way to the cafeteria, and some of the boys, I'd wear the red lipstick and I'd kiss them here on their forehead, you know, and that was exciting to them. They'd go say, Miss Holmes kissed me today.
After countless accomplishments, Holmes retired, but that only stirred her to do more and give more.
Even though I retired in May of '99, I was elected to the school board in 2000. And that was, I guess, a blessing in disguise. Not only did I get to see how policies were being made, but I helped to make some policies. But one of the things that I'm most proud of is the Targeting School for Young Women Leaders.
And if you're wondering what motivates her,
I'm 79, still fine, and in my right mind. So that means a lot to me, to, you know, to have people come up and say, well, they remember me and I did this or did that, and it's just a wonderful feeling.
But even more so, her faith.
I pray for my children. I pray for everybody every day. That's just who I am. I love children. I love volunteering. I serve on boards. I start out with a prayer and I end it with one.
She's a fierce and phenomenal woman, and it's clear she has a lot more living to celebrate.
A member of Delta Sigma Theta sorority. I will celebrate 50 years in the sorority in May. 50 years of the Crimson and Cream. Hey.
Rashay Ade, KLBK News.
Thank you, Rashay. Vernita says she feels incredibly grateful to see former students who still remember her and all the lessons that she taught them.